A big hello and a warm welcome to all of you amazing and beautiful people out there. Welcome to my channel, the Twin Flame Union. In this channeling session, I'm going to speak about the divine masculine who has found out that he has one very big addiction. Okay? Now, the divine masculine technically is not a bad person, as in he is not ingenuine. There is a certain amount of genuinity because he would say what is there in his mind. He will say it exactly as it is. He's not going to mince the words, he's not going to cover it up or make it sound nice. And this is also another reason why he tries to run away from the feminine, because he feels that he does not want to show her that side of him which is very weak or very low, or he's full of regret and he's full of guilt. Sometimes when the masculine makes the love confession, and then though the feminines don't realize it, it only comes to them when they heal certain wounds, especially the wounds of narcissism, especially the wound of abandonment, especially the wound of abuse, which is a very deep wound. When all these wounds get cleared, then she will understand that he had in fact told her how much he loves her. And at that point in time, when he was saying those things, his behavior also matched his words. It wasn't like he was saying something else and doing something else. During that time, he was affectionate, he was making calls, he was present, he was messaging, he was constantly making the feminine feel special. From the narcissistic standpoint, it would be seen as love bombing. But what happens is that in these two people, both of them have all these wounds as well. Like for a normal person to consider this theory, they would need some kind of a validation, some kind of a proof, right, that this is happening and it's unhealthy and it's unsafe. But they would not go in deeper to discuss that if someone is attracting narcissistic partners, someone is attracting toxic people, those who betray them, those who don't give them enough respect, or they don't have enough self-respect. You would be hearing some noises in the background, and really can't help these noises. Some kids are playing, their parents are running around with them. I know it's late, but maybe they're doing it after dinner or in the night, sort of a thing. So sorry for the sounds. Let's just ignore these sounds if they distract you, and let's just intend to focus on the content of this particular session. So the divine masculine had made the confession of love, or whenever he was expressing love, he enacted it out. And probably that was also the thing that the masculine or the feminine got attracted to, or she felt nice about it, she felt special. Now, whatever happened between them, the good part is coming from a space of love, affection, liking, attraction. But whatever other things that are coming, the ugly things that are coming, the painful things that are coming, they are coming from the wounded side of both of them. Both of them are wounded because they have attracted each other with opposite polarity patterns to be healed. How is that possible? Right? When we attract a toxic person, why are they getting attracted towards us? Because we also have certain amount of toxicity, maybe in the form of inferiority complex, lack of self-worth, lack of self-respect. In most cases, the false twins are hardcore narcissistic people. So sometimes the feminines have the baggage of that as well in the background. They feel that since they have lived with such a narcissistic person and they've done it on a repeated basis, it was again coming out from a programming pattern. They were trained in such a way, or they were groomed in such a way in childhood, or they were raised in such a way that they tend to be a certain way, or they tend to project a certain energy which attracted a very toxic person in their life. So this type of energy pattern is also a part of addiction. Sometimes we have certain behavior patterns or certain codependency patterns which are so strong and so rigid that we are okay to go through abuse just because somebody is around us, just because we have someone. And if this has been coming from childhood, a certain belief, people have certain beliefs about relationships, men, women. You look at the first person who's a masculine figure, it's your father. The first figure who's a feminine figure, that's your mother. And because you are coming from them, literally, you tend to believe them even when they could be coming from a wounded aspect. So anyway, coming to the addiction part of it, the masculine has somehow figured out that he has a certain addiction which needs to go, which has been with him for a certain period of time, and this addiction is basically trying to cover up some of his pain, something that troubles him, something that disturbs him a lot about himself. He knows that he has to change it, and he had been investigating for it since a long time because he also wants to improve. He is also learning in the matrix reality, and this is the same thing that happens with the feminine in the spiritual reality, where she figures out through her inner work, through her experiences, through mission work, through things that she has learned to love after a long time. Most of the feminines, they start loving or they start enjoying their life or liking their life, even though they know that there are flaws, even though they know that there are difficulties, there are challenges, but they are no longer sad about it, they are no longer depressed about it. They have learned to accept it all, which makes them more content in life. They are not running after the union anymore. They are not chasing the masculine. If his thought comes, they just move ahead with their work. Whatever they are doing, they keep doing that. They don't stop. They don't dwell upon those thoughts. So there are way too many people outside, and I'm not able to focus because of that, because all these sounds are very distracting. I thought that they won't be so loud, I was assuming, but so many other people are also walking outside, and it is very strange that at this hour it is so noisy. So what I'm going to do is I will pause the session here and I will come back to you in some time. One love and peace out.